Hey everyone, welcome to It Tastes Different Gaming Appetizers. On this episode, we're going to talk about Ubisoft delaying Ghost Recon Frontline. You may be asking yourself, what the hell is Ghost Recon Frontline? Well, Ubisoft decided to announce that they were turning Ghost Recon into a battle royale, which everyone loves. We can't get enough of them. We've got so many battle royales. Why can't they just make more of them? That's all we want. So they said they were going to bring this game out, and basically it was a few weeks after they revealed that they were going to have a closed technical test for it coming up, and they have delayed it now, delayed it indefinitely, supposedly. And Ubisoft was pretty vague on why they were delaying it. They said they want the best possible experience, but a lot of the fans, Ghost Recon or, Tom Clancy fans and the like, were pretty disliking the fact that Ghost Recon was going in this direction. I know about Shane, I don't know about you, Pat, but I love Ghost Recon. I love the older Ghost Recons. The ones we played together, the Wetlands and whatever the Badlands and whatever those were, those are okay. They're fun to have. It's fun to play those as a group and just, shoot shit and just blow stuff up and act stupid in it. But otherwise, the other Ghost Recons were very serious and very story driven, linear type experiences, which were awesome. And they went away with that. And I didn't like the direction they took it when they went into the new ones, the last two. The open world 4-player thing. I didn't like that. I liked the 360 ones that came out, and anything before that, when those were kind of similar to Rainbow Six, the old style. But anywho, so fans said boo, pretty much, and Ubisoft said, "Hey, we're going to delay this. Don't know why. We just need more time." Sure, let's say it's that. I think it's something else. But what do you guys think, Shane? What do you think of this?
It stinks. I mean, it's nobody asked for Battle Royale in any form or fashion from Ubisoft, period. The market is so freaking saturated with Battle Royales right now. I'm spent. I'm done. And you know how many I played in the last year? 0. How many I played in the last 2 years? 1. How long did I play it? 1 day. The market is saturated. It's like KFC chicken skin. It's soaked. There's nothing material about it anymore. I mean, everybody wants that money. I understand that. Call of Duty's killing it on their Battle Royale. Great. Warzone's doing fantastic. Happy for them. Happy for the people that enjoy it. Then you've got Fortnite, who's obviously nailing it across the board and have been for the last several years. That's it. I mean, PUBG is really taking a hit because of these newer players out there. They still got a good player base, though. But those are the only 3. Apex Legends does okay, but they don't have the player bases that everybody else does. And then there's so many more out there, but I don't even know how they can keep a server up. I really don't, or why they would keep a server up. When I think of a Tom Clancy game, I think of tactical shooters. I think of, smart, intelligent gameplay from, the Rainbow Six series on OG Xbox to the 360, just like Ghost Recon. They were all tactical. They were all very smartly designed, and your A to B narrative on there was always fun, single player or multiplayer with friends. Multiplayer is better on those, I think. And then Ubisoft decided to take the whole Tom Clancy open world dog shit. And open world's fine for some games, but not every game needs it. I mean, I don't need every game to have open world. I don't need every game to have a battle royale. And I think people are finally getting tired of it. Ubisoft is just late to the game. They're late. I mean, they should have pulled this shit out of their ass 3 years ago if they really wanted to make something in the market. I'm glad they delete it. I want the game to succeed. I would love to have a battle royale I could jump into and enjoy. But you know what? Ain't found one yet that I really enjoy. I could play Call of Duties, no problem. It's fine. I could play Apex Legend. I enjoy it more than Call of Duty. I can't tolerate Fortnite. That's just a bunch of 20-year-olds and 12-year-olds running around being dipshits. And no offense if you play them, but I cannot tolerate them. So I'm glad to see it. I'm hoping they just go back to what made Tom Clancy games. Go back to your sources. Go back to what the people loved. All right, I'm done ranting like a little old lady. Pat, what about you?
I would agree with you 100%. They basically did they went from what their bread and butter is. I mean, Tom Clancy, especially the Ghost Recon series, is always like tactical squad-based action games. I mean, that's what they are, right? That's what we're used to, Now, the last couple that they did, the what was it? Wildlands and Breakpoint are the exact same game. I don't care which, they're the same game, but we enjoy the crap out of them because all we do is get in there and screw around for half the night. We'll end up doing like 1 or 2 missions all serious as a team, and we're marking targets, and we're like on 3, 2, 1, and we take them all out. But then it devolves into we're lining up the targets, and then somebody's Leroy Jenkins it and running in shooting a bunch of people, and we're like, all right,
Nick.
well, it's a free for all now. Or somebody's like, hey, I'm strapping this car full of C4. I'm going to drive it into the middle of them. I want you to blow it up when I get there. So you're just like waiting and having fun, and somebody drives the car into the middle of a enemy base and blows it up. Or we're flying around the helicopter, just goofing off. I mean, like Ghost Recon.
Or bailing out of the helicopter and watching you guys not realize the pilot's missing.
Be like, the pilot's missing. Why is he bailing? And then he blows it up. So the games have always been, especially like the Tom Clancy ones, the Tom Clancy Ghost Recon game, were more tactical, and then they kind of moved more into more squad-based stuff, but they're always tactical and methodical, and now we're going with a 100-person battle royale. What are they thinking? I mean, obviously we all know what they're thinking. I need to get me some of that Fortnite money, yo, is what they're trying to think, and as much as Warzone and all the other ones are making money, they're not making Fortnite money. I guarantee you that. I don't know. I don't even know if Warzone does that well. I mean, there's plenty of people playing it, but it ain't that great, I guess. I mean,
I would say if they're hitting half of what Fortnite is doing, they're still killing it because Fortnite is just murdering it. So if they can hit half of that, they're doing fantastic. I wouldn't complain at all.
Right. What I do find funny, though, is that they basically announced it like October the 5th. This Frontline is going to be a 100-player free battle royale-esque game. And then there's going to be a tech review. I think the tech review is supposed to be this weekend, I think. And then they just fans blew up and were like, what is your problem? And now next thing we know, it's been postponed. We need to work on some stuff. The tech review is out. And everybody's like, I'm pretty sure there was a great disturbance felt in the force, and then it all went quiet when they just cut it off. So, I mean, I'm all for them cutting it off. I don't think we need another Battle Royale game, but I'm like Shane. I don't like Battle Royale games. I have never played the last one that he had mentioned. I can't remember the name of it now. The one that has Apex Legends. I've never played Apex at all. I have played PUBG and I have played Fortnite and I played Warzone. They're not my cup of tea. I don't like going in just to get in and get shot when you hit the ground and you're like, all right, I'm out. I gotta find another match, and you might get lucky and not get spawned in or jump out with a whole bunch of people that are around you just waiting to kill you. So not my cup of tea. I don't mind FPS, but I'm not a huge PvPer neither. So to me, I'm okay if this game never comes out. I really wish they would just redirect and maybe come out with another one of turn this into something else, Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon-ish, go back to the old group-based squad game where you have to stealth through and get to them, because if you stir the nest, they're going to kill you because they're going to come at you 20 and 30 strong and just mow you down. I'd welcome another one of those hard, strategic, methodical, slow-based games.
Yeah, for
sure. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, for sure. Ubisoft needs to go back to a lot of their old stuff with a lot of their franchises, I think. I mean, Splinter Cell's been away forever, and I don't know why they don't make a new one of those. I mean, fans have been calling for new Splinter. All they do is they go, they talk about, Sam Fisher, and you're like, and they're like, he's in this game as an extra, and you're like, who gives a crap? Like, no, we want a Splinter Cell game. We don't want him thrown around like a used bicycle or something. You know, I mean, we want him to be in a new game. It's been, I don't know, since Blackout, which was it called Blackout? I think
Blacklist, I think,
or Blacklist. That's it. Yeah. So it's been since then. I did. So it's been since then, you know, and I think even with Rainbow Six, I mean, Siege is great and all, but I would like for them to go back to Rainbow Six, you know, New Vegas. And various stuff. Yeah. Ghost Recon back to the Ghost Recon Frontlines and Advanced Warfighter or Advanced Soldier or whatever it was called.
There was Future Soldier was the last true, what I would consider true Ghost Recon game.
Yeah.
But I think that even departed too far away from.
It did. I like for it to go back to the one before that. And I can't remember what that one was called. But
that was Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, and I think they made 2 of those, right? They had Advanced Warfare 1 and 2. Yeah, those were great. I love those games. The single player campaign in that game, and both of those games are fantastic. So I wish they would just go back to this, because the direction they're taking all these franchises, I feel, is in the wrong direction. It's more of a money making than really a game development, like creating new worlds and things like that to go into. Is really just making money. Siege was that way, and you know, now they're trying to put Ghost Recon in that way, and Sam Fisher will probably come back as a go-kart racing online esport game or something like that. And the last thing I'll say real quick is Ubisoft already has a Battle Royale game. It's called Hyperspace. No one plays it. Well, I'm sure somebody does, but I guess that one didn't work out for, I mean, it's still out, it's still live, but why does one company need to have 2 Battle Royale games?
Because they didn't put the name Tom Clancy on it.
Right, exactly.
Ghost Recon.
They should have Tom Clancy Hyperscape.
Right. Yeah. Hyperscape seemed to try too much to be like, what was the old, Unreal ones back in the day, Unreal Tournament and stuff. It tried to do that mixed with like modern or futuristic type stuff. And it's not doing that great. I mean, it's still open, as you said, but it's just not there. It didn't get as popular as what they were hoping it would be. And now they're trying to use, I think exactly what Shane said. They're trying to use the Tom Clancy name to garner more fan base. Instead, they just irked off the fan base who told them to take that Battle Royale and stick it up somewhere sideways.
Stick it up your Sam Fisher hole.
Right? They want you to pull it out of Sam Fisher. Make some more Sam Fisher Splinter Cells and make a real Tom Clancy Ghost Recon game.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
And bring back freaking Rainbow like it's meant to be. Tactical, squad based, linear focused. I want to be able to yell in my mic again. Breach and clear, breach and clear. I want that old school Tom Clancy.
I wouldn't even mind one like way back in the day. Remember the original like Ghost Recon, and then it was like the first person, and then you had you put your squad together and you tech them out and everything like that. And then you had to figure out where they were going inside the building and which directions you were going to take and everything like that. That was cool. I love that in Rainbow Six. Yeah. Just the original one, just like, okay, here's the building, and you would just map out everything and the direction the AI would go and where they would stop and breach doors and all. I mean, that was just cool.
Yeah, it was a hell of a lot more RPG, and strategy. It was very tactical at that point.
Yeah. It's tactical strategy, really.
Yeah. And yeah, I miss those too. And they don't have to go that far back, but they need to get back to what made, Pat's not a big FPS guy, but he knows those games. So, I mean, we got to get back to when people that don't play FPS still enjoy those games. Now, Pat, how many first person shooters have you played and enjoyed in the last 2 years?
I mean, if there's PvP element, there's not a whole lot that I enjoy. I mean, we play a lot of Rainbow Six Siege together.
Yes.
But we play mostly like bots versus AIs and stuff like that. That stuff's fun. I don't mind that. I just don't want to get in there with some kid who plays 6 or 8 hours a day and I get to play like an hour or 2 a week. That just decimates me. That's not fun. I don't have that much time to play. So when I want to play fun. So I don't mind FPS as long as it's that. Like I loved when we played Wildlands. We didn't really give Breakpoint up too much of a chance just because Breakpoint was broke when it came out. Like there was so many bugs with it. I mean, there'd be times when you'd be running around and you'd only have one leg or something. And you're like, that looks weird. Or your gun doesn't work, or your gun's pointing straight in the air, even though you're shooting and stuff. It was just a weird, broke game. So we kind of gave up on it pretty early because it really was. Breakpoint was Wildlands, just the 2019 version of Wildlands.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
But that's the Ubisoft model, right? Rinse, repeat. The next game is the same. They may tweak a little something. But here's the thing, too, though. Every time Ubisoft tries to do something different, that drastic, the fans revolt. Like, this is a perfect example. They're like, we're going to turn the Tom Clancy Ghost Recon franchise into a battle royale game. And the fans pretty much flipped their shit. They took that table, flipped it over. They fucking WWE on that crap. They were like throwing Ubisoft on the table and dropping elbows and DDTs. They just did everything to that. And then Ubisoft's like, it ain't coming out, guys. We're going to put this one back on the shelf. Because I wouldn't be surprised if this one just nothing's ever mentioned of it again. Wouldn't surprise me.
I'm gonna have to agree with that. I do think it's going to end up going the way of Patriots. I think it's just going to be just. I mean,
or
it
what
depends.
was Phantoms? Was it Phantoms?
It depends on how far along that thing is. I mean, if they were doing a technical test, they may try to go ahead and push this turd out. But I really hope it does just gone, fart in the wind. I'm perfectly fine with it because I don't need another battle royale. What I need is Splinter Cell.
Did somebody smell Ubisoft go by?
Oh, damn. Must be that sewer plant down the street. But yeah, we all want Splinter Cell back. We all want the OG Rainbows, the OG Tom Clancy, basically. I mean, if you're going to throw Tom Clancy's name on a freaking game, make it Tom Clancy. Don't make it Ubisoft because you guys are screwing this up. You have been for 10 freaking years now. People are tired of it. We're really just tired of it. I'm pissed.
Grandpa's off his soapbox.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe it's time for Ubisoft to give Tom Clancy to someone else. But I'm sure that probably won't happen. So not anytime soon. You guys have anything else you want to add to this?
When you don't like things like this, don't buy them. Vote with your wallet.
Vote with your wallet. That's right.
Vote Tom Clancy, no.
Yes. In the next election, Tom Clancy, no.
Yes. But that's all from us. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you liked the video. Make sure to comment down below what your thoughts of this are. And make sure to like this video and subscribe. Hit the bell notifications to keep up with new videos that we're doing all the time. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
See ya.